And we're live! Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to another day of Animal Crossing. I've been doing a whole bunch of bullshit today, but today is Anka's birthday, and it's very, very cool. I also want to show you something. Show you something nice, right? You did just this fish, I guess you can say. You see this fish? I just want to show you this fish. Look at this fish. Look at this fish. Look at this. Giving him the suck, bruh. What the fuck? What the fuck? Anyway. It's Anka's birthday today. Let us go give her something. What? What exactly would that be? I have absolutely no idea. After we spend time with Anka on her birthday, we will be going and hopefully obtaining the Chaos Emerald. Mira, my usual morning walk takes me right to the post office. And this morning I thought, hey, why not write my buddy a letter? So I did. It feels pretty good. You should try writing one for me too. My hands are covered in bleach and degreaser. It feels like when I used to work in a kitchen. When I did the bakery stuff, that's what my hands currently feel like. They're dried out. They're pretty much as clean as you could possibly be. I could just, if I touched you, like if I touched your lip or something, it would probably burn your lip with how clean I currently am right now. I have been preparing and cleaning pretty much for the move, leaving. And then also just hopefully, just becoming a really cool guy all around, So that's what I've just been preparing and doing and just cleaning a whole bunch of stuff because it's needed. And, there's been a lot of neglect in this house, I guess you can say. And so that's what I'm currently doing right now. So yeah. That's about it. Nothing too crazy, right? Nothing too crazy. Man. Ceiling fans are a wonderful treasure. I'll just say that. Ceiling fans are such a wonderful treasure. I love them more than absolutely anything in the world. It feels so good after doing a whole bunch of stuff, sweating like crazy, and just going like, it's a cool 80 degrees, right? And that's pretty cool if you're going outside. There's a decent breeze outside. But like when you're inside of a house, it does not feel good at all. Let's give Anka some purple, I think some purple wrapping would do some good for her. It's been a thing. It's been a thing. I pretty much ended up ditching playing one of the Kingdom Hearts games that I was doing. I was like, there's really no point for me to play it actively because it wants me to put gems into the game, and I don't want to. I want to put gems into the other game because the other game is a little bit more deep than me watching the game play by itself, right? So, we're at that point with it. So I'm just like, there's no point. There's no point in wasting electricity, having it run in the background. There's no point in anything. Alright, give me that. Give me that fucking thing. Give me it. Give me it. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. It's not what I want. It's not what I want, brother. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. Alright, let's see. We're gonna give Anka a gold flower because gold flowers are very puggaroo. They have some value in this game, if I'm not mistaken. They're worth like 200 if you just sell them. Hey, CJ, how you doing? They're worth like 200 if you sell them, if I'm not mistaken. I could be 100% wrong, but hey, who gives a fuck, right? It's hearsay. It's hear ye, hear. It's hear ye. We have no idea what I say half the time anyway, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Where is that gold flower at? There it is. let me just destroy it. Alright, good shit. Get my ass over there. Oh, actually, Anka lives the opposite way. She doesn't live there. Let's see, let's wrap it up, brother. There we go. Anka lives the other way. Anka! Anka, Anka, Anka. Hello, Anka. Hello, welcome. Me and D&D when the players are split up and I have to, like, make them talk to one another. Well, if it isn't Senpai Des, live and in person, this is going to be so much fun. Well, if it isn't my wonderful friend Sky. I wasn't sure you'd come, Luna, but I'm glad you did, Airmail. The birthday party is going to be even more fun now. You know what I love about you, because it's certainly not the prospects of getting older. No, there's just something magical about the way I can turn my nose up at the gift, Starlight. Well, in that case, I got something for you, miss. I got something for you. Oh, the wrapping on this dress chic. Hope you don't mind me tearing into it. Wait, what? Some sort of mistake? You're actually gonna give me some gold roses. Well, I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I promise you that I'll cherish them forever. Thank you. I'm so pleased with the gift you gave me. I just had to thank you one more time, so thank you. Good shit. Every year my birthday, I spend a little time writing down my goals for the following year. I read in a magazine that writing down goals down can help you actually realize them. Last year, my goal was to write down my goals this year, so I'm 1 for 1, Starlight. Hell yeah, bitch. I remember my my college literature teacher. I remember I was going through some time, going through something, and I was talking to her through it, and she ended up going on something along the lines telling me to write down what I don't like and keep writing it down until I get sick of it, to the point where I don't want to write it down anymore. I didn't listen to it because I was like, I'm not wasting my composition notebook, bro. I bought it out of school season, so it was like $3. Like, I'm not doing that, bro. Definitely not. But hey, school season, huh? But just don't get it. Eat your copacetic, and you know, boom, 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 boom. And you know, boom, 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 boom. Let's see what's going on here. Let us. That song was by Local H. Let's get our asses out of here. All right. What do we got? Hey, what do we got here? Small boys. I do not need any Lawrence Phillip or whatever it is. I ended up watching a video. A video ended up coming up in my recommended when I was watching videos on YouTube upstairs on the TV. A video ended up popping up about, I think, Terrence Lawrence or Lawrence Terrence or Lawrence Taylor or something along those lines. Whatever, he's an actor, and he plays a bad guy in movies a lot. And apparently he got divorced in 2015. And part of the divorce with his wife, he was worried his wife was going to tell people that he has a small peepee, right? That she was going to defame him with that, right? Just go out public, pictures, and whatever it may be. Guess what? She did. She, in fact, did. Nothing came of it. He went into a movie and, in fact, showed his small peepee. And there's just a 30-minute video of someone talking about it. I'm just like, why the fuck am I listening to this? And I'm just like kind of listening to it. And I was like, bro, this fucking sucks. I feel bad for this guy, man. It's not good. I'm pretty much, what is it? This is the second day within the week. I'm 2 for 2 for having nightmares every single day during this week. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Last night, I was being terrorized by an ex-girlfriend. It was pretty good. Pretty great. I really loved it. I don't know why it was constantly in my memory. I have absolutely no idea why. But hey, it was there. And it fucked with me. And I went to sleep, you know, just watching World of Warcraft videos. It was like pretty cozy, huh? watching a transmog talk competition, and then, you know. Alright, let's see. So something must have sparked that off, but hey, it doesn't really matter. Nobody cares about my issues, so why should I care about my own? Let's see. Alright, let's see. Let me look this up. Nepoleon fish, alright? Let me Google this. Nepoleon fish. Nepoleon fish. Animal Crossing New Horizons. There we go. I notice when I post my videos, it thinks it's Animal Crossing New Leaf. And I'm like, this is a fucking bastard. This dumbass fish, bro. Look at this dumbass fish. There's so many people that have like, how to catch Nepoleon fish. How do you catch one? How do you catch one, huh? How do you catch one? All right, let's see. What do we got? The Animal Crossing New Horizon. Blah, 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 blah. Next cranny. 15 for CJ. Very large. From 4 a.m. to 9 p.m. during July and August. So it's only available for these 2 months, and they'll be gone. As you can see, I'm having an extremely hard time getting it. Also, like I said, like videos like 21K. How to catch a fish. 1 minute 56. What the fuck? Should I just do this? Should I just be like, how to catch a video? How to catch it? And then people are just going to be like, oh, wow. Cool. And hopefully they just stick and watch. Is that what I'm going to have to do? I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to have to trick people to start watching this pretty much. You know? You know how it goes. That boy on there is like I'm feeling extra dry. All right, here it is. I want to go look it up. Let's see if it's right there. That's very large. God damn it! I got scared. You were watching me, so I got scared. It's from Kiki. That's actually a very big fan favorite. I know I've seen Kiki a ton. Kiki looks more like a cat than anything else. Kiki looks more cat-like than any of the cats, if that makes any sense. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because she's a black cat. I don't know. I have a slight, bias to enjoying black cats more than anything else. You know, your calicos and your tabaxis. They could just go stab themselves. I don't care. Whatever it may be. You know what's kind of interesting? I really don't understand how people that have multiple pets, because I feel like having one pet is like too much to begin with. Right? Right? I guess the idea is that you have multiples so they can hang out with one another. Right? So they're not just bothering you. Maybe that's the difference? I'm not exactly sure, but I wouldn't want to have more than one mouth to feed. I don't know. And then maybe that's just me. Ah, son of a bitch. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it at a more logistical than just like, oh yeah, I'm keeping these animals, right? And they're part of the family. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I remember I asked someone why they had so many pets. They have more than I think you're supposed to. And they ended up saying, he ended up saying that it was either that or they die. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, I guess so. I guess so, right? I guess if you're stuck with guilt within that moment, but I don't know, like, I've grown up rather differently, so having, like, empathy for anyone usually is kind of thrown out the window. You listen to the way me talk, right? If it's a dog, I'm like, oh, like, I was taking care of a cat, a black cat with a fucked up leg. It would not let me touch it, which means that wherever it was, it got the shit fucked out of it. Whatever happened to it, got in a fight with something, got hit by something, maybe it was in a car, maybe it fell asleep in the wheel and the car turned on. I have no idea. The cat was fucked up. It was a black cat. It was mean. It wasn't nice at all. And I would feed it meat, feed it chicken. I feed a chicken and water it. Here we go. Here we go. Nepoleaon Fish. That's right. Let's fucking go. And then it snowed one day and it never came back. And I was like, well, it's dead, huh? And I didn't feel anything. So maybe it's because I didn't have an attachment with it living with me. Well, it wasn't nice to me. I was just going on my way feeding it. I remember my family just talking shit to me completely about it. And I was like, it's hungry, man. And it likes our porch. Like, we don't ever go on it. So I fixed up the porch so it could, like, chill underneath the grill. And then it had a cushion where it could, head, like, asleep. That's about it. I don't know. I would never bring it inside. It's an outside cat. Why would I bring an inside cat, outside cat, inside? I don't know. Different people, right? Different people. I'm just different. I'm just built different. It's like, you're just built for abuse. Pretty much, bro. Pretty much. I've been living with an injury for about 1.5 years right now, and it debilitates me. It hurts. It hurts. I can barely lift anything up with my left hand. And I just live with it. Let's see. God, give me a chunky boy. Come on. I know. It's one of those days. It's just one of those days. It actually reminds me. I remember I was walking with one of my... It was in middle school. One of my friend's girlfriends. And I was walking her... She wanted me to walk her to his friends. I was pretty much delivering his girlfriend to him. He just wanted me to walk with her. I don't know why. I was like, okay. Like, I'm like... We literally live in the same area, so... It's just one direction. Sure, I'll just do that. And it would just be a silent walk. And I remember she was just... we were walking, and she's like, I heard a meow. I'm like, did you? Like, I didn't hear anything. And it was cold outside, right? It was snowing. It was, like, Midwest winter. And she's like, I heard a meow. And then I was like, oh, okay. And I just kept on walking. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't hear it. So I don't see it anywhere. So, you know, could be looking out a window. Right? And she's like, no. And she ran into someone's yard. And it was one of those foundations that's raised, right? For rain. And then you could go underneath in like in a cubby area. And she found 5 kittens, I think. 5 kittens. Right? And I'm like, oh wow. That sucks for them, huh? And I just continued walking. So, and she was in near tears wanting to save them. And I was like, you're poor. Like, you can barely afford your rent. Why do you want to save them? She's like, because if you don't, they'll die. I'm like, well, we could call someone. And he was like, yeah, and I'll just put them to sleep. And I was like, I don't, the only time you eat is with with your boyfriend, because you can't afford food. All your family can do is afford rent. You've been wearing the same clothes since the 3rd grade. Right? You're like 70 pounds. So like, that's the way I thought of it. So but she took them in, and then she had to give them away. She sold them so she could afford stuff, and then she kept 2, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the boyfriend ended up taking 1. She kept 2 or whatever it is. And I think they ended up dying because they couldn't get medical help for them. It was kind of fucked up, actually. It's kind of sad. But I remember that. I don't know. It just reminds me of the situation of me talking up prior, that I guess I'm just not that type of person. I don't know. You have no empathy. He has no kindness. A sociopath. A terrible person. I know, right? If it's dogs, it's different. Maybe it's just because I definitely like dogs more than cats. I can definitely tell you that. If it's a little puppy I see by itself and it's limping, I'm like, I'm going to save you. So I think I understand that. Maybe it's just a preference. I've always had bad experience with cats. I fucked up a cat. A cat's fucked up me. You're like, what? You're a 20-year-old man fucking up a cat? No, I was 5. And I didn't like the fact that I was on the porch going inside the house. and it proceeded to attack me because I was a stranger and I was going in on its territory. And so I remember, like, from, like, Tom and Jerry. Oh, yeah, Tom and Jerry. You got the, you wrap up a newspaper. I got that newspaper, and boy, was it my fucking sword. It was my fucking sword, I tell you what. And I defended myself, and it, like, ripped my cheek, ripped my hand, did absolutely everything. All because I went on a door. Went to a door it didn't want me to touch. You know, that was a bad experience, and I've always had bad experience with just them being violent. So that's just my way of thing. The only time I ever had a nice cat was when I was little baby, like two years old, and I ended up finding out what my parents did to that cat. They just dropped it off in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is that? What is that shit? Like, what the fuck? Like, when my mom told me that, I was like, don't do that. Give it to someone who wants it. We have so much family. We have rich family who can take care of our kids. Like, what are you doing? I remember she told me that, like, when I was, like, a teenager. When I seen pictures and there was a bunch of pictures of me with a cat. And it laying on me picking it up, and all that stuff. And it just chilling. It was just, like, a really pretty calico. Right? And I was like, where the fuck did this come from? It's like, what is that? It was like, oh, it was like the cat. It was a cat that we couldn't take care of anymore. And your dad was allergic and didn't want it anymore. And he was just going to straight up kill it out back. And so I ended up, she ended up dropping it off. I was like, what the fuck? It's fucking morbid, bro. And then it came back. And then they gave it to, like, some auntie or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. It came back, and then my real dad, was pissed. He was fucking furious. He's like, fucking cat, come back. Memories, people. Memories. What's your trauma? It's okay. I have memories of my dad telling me that he is going to kill my Pokemon characters because I like them more than him. So that's just really cool, right? He said he was gonna get them in the quarter blood technique and drain them of all their blood, so they will not be able to exist. I was like, well, shit, bro. I remember being so sad when he told me that. I was like, no, don't kill my Pokemon. Why would you kill my Pokemon? Classic library. Here we go. Sold. Let's get these fossils looked at, I guess. I got more than I let on. Whitney, dear, how are you doing? I dig ya, huh? Why, you see, Mel, don't you? Them the facts? Oh, God, she learned them the facts. There's something about this time of day. I always seem to get a wee bit sleepy. Oh, my. What was I saying? Who knows what you were saying? Who absolutely knows? Oh, there's gold one right there, too. Okay. Ooh, can I jump across? Probably not. Right? Remember the vaulting pole? Pepperidge Farm remembers. What are you doing, Frida? Would you like fries with that? Yeah, chat with me. You should swing by sometime. I hope of a new rice and pudding. Beautiful. Beautiful. Little Rusty Girl's probably gonna be like, everything's different. Everything's different. I wonder how she's gonna acclimate to that. Badly? I don't know. I moved a whole bunch, so I'm kind of used to it. I live inside. I don't live outside. You know, it's kind of funny. There is a Korean streamer. She got popular because she's so stupid that she's cute, I guess you can say, or clueless that she's cute. But I think people usually do it for the stupidity factor. She's a Korean streamer, and you know, she has really terrible English. She tried learning English and then completely stopped once she got popular. Once people started just like piling onto her, liking the fact that she has broken English, which is not very cool, to be completely honest with you. Which is not very cool. Oh man, my hand smells like woo. Smells like bass. Smells like how the world should be. Slight bit of tint of orange because I was using floor cleaner also for the wood. So, ooh boy, and I completely forgot my thing on it. Completely forgot what I was gonna say about it. Of course it cucks me. Of course. Alright, let's clean up my inventory a bit. What the fuck was I gonna say about her? Whatever it may be. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is what she was gonna say. She ended up saying something along the line. She's like, hey, gamers, they just like staying inside. Go outside. Gamers, when they get money and they get houses, they make their inside like the stuff you can do outside. Like if you like driving, you do stuff for inside. There's a lot of road. Go drive outside, right? And she's like, I guess you can say an extrovert. She got a shit ton of money, being a stupid dummy, pretty much, and people fetishizing her. And it's kind of funny. Her audience is that people. And she's just telling them to go outside, and which isn't a bad thing, right? But you know, COVID is still going on in the U.S. and most likely going to be going on until the going into another year. It seems like we are going to be hedging our bets on the wonderful vaccine, the the shot for it. It seems like that's what we're going to be dealing with. What the U.S. is aiming for, which is fucking stupid, right? I was listening to the broadcast of Mr. President, and he brought a guy on to be able to do it. He was, and it's very dumb. They're, let's see. Got it. This is it. Nepoleon Fish. Fuck. And they're walking around the fact that it is not going to be released to everyone first. They kept walking around it. They did not want to say it. They were saying it without saying it, right? It's going to be released to important people, and then the people who need it now, in this moment. Not Jerry in the middle of Nebraska, right? Working in a coal mine. Away from everyone. Alone. You know, not like the forest game where you're alone, right? In a forest. Like, and they're like, oh yeah, I could take, they're like, oh yeah, by April during that time, and then, by maybe a little bit later, but it will be available when it'll be available, which is not true, because they're gonna run out. They're gonna run out. That's gonna be a story. They're gonna run out. You heard it here first. They're gonna run out. Because everyone and their mom is gonna do it. Right? Hopefully, if it's cheap enough. If it's not cheap, you're gonna have people not doing it. And it's just gonna be a sickness that's around. Just around. It's gonna be fucking annoying. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Magnifique, as one would say. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's see. Playbacks, brother. Stream health. This is like one of the only times where the stream health is actually not fucking awful. I'm very surprised at this. I am super 100% surprised at this. Like, big surprised. Very big surprise. So, I don't know, bro. The world's different. The world sucks. The US sucks. Living is awful. Money was the worst thing to ever happen. Money is the worst thing that ever happened. And here I am. I have to go look for another job. Again, on another job search. In my town, there's only about 7 different places I can work at, and only 0 that I want to work at, I guess you can say. I'd rather never work at another gas station again, to be completely honest with you. But them's the facts, I guess you can say. That's just what I'm gonna have to fucking deal with. Working at a gas station, because I don't want to. At all. For any type of money. Just being treated like shit. It's gonna be my life. It's just gonna be my life. Or walk 2 miles so I could work at a Walmart. And then walk 2 miles back home. Right? Yo, what the fuck? Napoleon, where are you and your big bonking head? I swear, as soon as I get it, I'm just gonna thwap it on the ground as hard as I can. Ah, oh, God. Napoleon. This is like the snapping turtle. This is like when I was trying to search for a snapping turtle and how difficult it was. It's kind of funny. When you have like a wide range of things that you want to catch, you know, catch them all at once, you know, it ain't too bad, I guess you can say. It ain't too bad. But when you have that one specific thing that is just constantly getting away from you, you're just kind of like, oi fucking vey, help me. Help me. That is not what I need. Scatter fruit again. Scatter fruit again. I really wish that grocery store didn't fall under. Right? That was in my town. I just really wish it never fell under. It seemed like it was going to be a really cool thing to work at. It was for the community. And guess what? The community said, no, let's go to 2 miles away where the first super Walmart was built. In the county or some shit like that. I'm gonna fucking nut. I'm gonna fucking nut. Oh. Man, I remember driving out here when I used to live close to the city before that super Walmart. It was like a very big thing. It was a big deal. Like, whoa, Walmart with groceries in it? What? Pogaroo! Right? It was a pog moment. A pog moment. Not a P-A-W-G. Not a fat ass white girl. It's a pog. P-O-G. Not a pog. PogChamp. Poggers. Poggers. You know what's kind of funny? There's this Discord that I ended up joining, and a lot of the Discords I ended up joining is like related to D&D for like people letting out stuff. Like he was like, join our Discord, and I just like mute every single channel, make sure no one ever fucking adds me, and I just have like the information channels. I have the thing that can only give me notifications. There is a Pokemon like ROM hack. It's not even a ROM hack. It's like a complete makeover, I guess you could say. It's probably the greatest ROM hack alive. All right, there's this Pokemon ROM hack that I have just been sitting in the waiting room for about like 7 months, because I'm just like, I can get the game from here on here, no issue from here, because it's in like in the introduction and rules and shit. Like I could just download it, no issue, right? It's in the announcements, and I was like, there's no reason to go into it. And I noticed that there was like 400 people in the waiting room with me who have that same fucking idea. And one day I was like, all right, I like watching Reddits and watching people like do stuff. So like I just watch the Nookazon Reddit sometimes. I just watch it go by, because it's just, you know, it kind of reminds me of like a how do I say this? A train going by, right? Oh my god, that goddamn train. That goddamn train. Oh, that fucking train. Dude, that train has made me almost late for work all the fucking time. I hate it. Come on. It's bullshit, bro. Absolutely bullshit, bro. Fishing sucks. There's a big ass spider floating right here. Bite me and kill me, please. Count your blessings. Blessings counted. Sins withheld. Hello, I would like to bliss country. Beautiful. Isn't there nothing more disheartening than like you sending a message to someone and then they just ignore you? Is there nothing more disheartening than that? I feel like there is. Anyway, have a wonderful day, everyone. Sad boy of ours. It will never get better. Remember that. You'll suffer forever.